Hi, I'm Dee Dee Carmen, and I am Lacey's mom. And this is Lacey, who is 41 years old now. She was born in 1984. I think from the very beginning, when you have somebody with a disability, it's hard because it's a new world for you, and so you're having to learn. The only service you could have at that time, when they got out of school, was to have a job, and I threw a very big fit. I was very loud and vocal, a lot rougher and more than I am now. But I had wonderful people in my life that came alongside of me and said, "We understand where you're coming from, but let's just prove to you how we can make this happen." And my attitude to them was, fine, if you can prove to me it happens, I will tell everybody it can happen. But if I'm right and it doesn't happen, I'm going to tell everybody it doesn't happen. And for Lacey's benefit, it happened.
She had an Italian ice business, and we ran that for 5 years. Lacey's job at all the events was to go out with her sample tray on her wheelchair and hand out free samples and direct people back to the cart. And we would have to put a sign up at the booth to say, Lacey will be here at X amount of time, because people kept asking, where's Lacey? Where's Lacey?
And that's when I started to learn to trust that they knew better than me. I was still living in that world of fear of, is this going to hurt Lacey? Is she going to be okay? Or when we had to close the business down, I think she kind of went into a depression.
Yeah, I think so.
And so that's where we knew we had to get her back out into the community.
Hi, I am Rhonda White, and I am Lacey's Community Inclusion Specialist, and I have been for 12 years.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Nestor, and I am Lacey's caregiver.
Her and Rhonda are a great match. They're like two peas in a pod, and
No doubt about
double
it.
trouble all the way. By having Rhonda and Stephanie go out and bringing Lacey around, it drops down the barriers and the fears that people have about people with disabilities. So Lacey has been a member of the Elks for over 10 years. I think she's been one for 11 years.
My name is Patty Ames, and I'm the banquet coordinator here at the Aberdeen Elks 593. She has a lot of friends here that like to greet her and go over and say hi to her. And
when we wanted her to become an Elks member, we said she can't do all the ceremony because she can't repeat everything. They said, well, that's okay. We can adjust to that. We'll just make adjustments. It's okay. She can become a member.
My name's Don Little. I've been an elk for 40 years. I've been a past exalted ruler here. I've served on every committee you can think of. And I'm the bingo caller. When Rhonda brings Lacey in, I'm up front, so I always see it, and I always make an announcement that Lacey's in the house. And she usually gets a nice big round of applause.
Well, there's Lacey! Give it up to Lacey, yeah. There she is.
From day one, they have been very welcoming to her, but it is just absolutely heartwarming to see that.
her and Rhonda coming in here bubbly, and Lacey was ready to play bingo.
The more they see her, like, the more comfortable they get.
Right.
Yeah, and then they'll come up and ask questions, and when we enter the room, everyone yells her name.
Right.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh my gosh, it's not like, hi Rhonda, hi Stephanie. It's like
the whole room.
Lacey's here, and
Yeah.
you have it over the big announcement.
They don't
over
even
the
know.
intercom.
They don't even know my name.
It's all about developing relationships with people in the community so that you have that set of individuals that is always there. So for example, Lacey was just honored at an event for community inclusion as well as the Elks, and 3 of the Elks members came to that presentation.
I learned a lot more than I knew just by going to your meeting, and so I've known her for a long time, but it was just some of the stuff that you were telling us about at the meeting I didn't know, and I was very interested. So
There's safety for me as a mom to know she has people there in her life that aren't paid to provide a service.
Those people, they truly care about her.
Right. I want everybody to have what Lacey has in community inclusion. Whether you're a person with a disability or not, building relationships and getting connected up with somebody in a group and feeling like you're belonging takes a while to find that right place. And I just think that this is opening up a whole beautiful world for people like Lacey has had.
And as a parent that has kids with disabilities, it gives me a lot of hope. I had never even heard of community inclusion until I started working with Lacey. It's just really cool. It's an awesome program, and I look forward to my daughter being able to do it.
My mom started working for Lacey as her caregiver. My mom was like, well, we're doing bingo on Wednesday nights. I went once just to see, and everybody was like, no pressure. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You don't have to go again. But I really ended up liking it. What makes it fun is it's not just people with disabilities or people without. It's like anybody.
With your daughter, it was the same thing. She wants to be around people who have the same interest of her. As parents, we want to have a safety and a protection for them because we don't want them hurt. We're scared. But the thing is that when we take that opportunity and that learning lesson for everybody to be out there, then we're ripping off them from being able to possibly have a great friend, and we're ripping off the community of knowing just how great our kids are and how much they have to offer.
Like growing up, like whoever I met, and I would tell them like, hey, I'm disabled. They would treat me different automatically. But like coming with Lacey to community inclusion, I've realized that not everyone is like that. They don't see her as disabled. They just see her as a person.
So it's really nice to seeing Lacey being here to enjoy her evening out. And I hear she's gonna do line dancing, so.
I think everybody that comes is, well, first of all, they're bingo people, so they're very focused on playing bingo. But they all interact with Lacey. Lacey, how you doing? And she's coming through, and I've seen people go by her chair, and Lacey, nice to see you. And it's just one big happy family up here. And Lacey's a part of it.
If she didn't have that repetitive social interaction of going every week to bingo, she probably wouldn't be as happy.
Sometimes I fear going backwards. I think we've come so far with inclusion and having people be seen for who they are. And it's amazing to me is when they are seen for who they are, the disability falls away and they just see the person. And I fear that because of budgets and funding and everything else, we may try to group people back together instead of let them have their individual lives like everybody else.
I can finally start community inclusion, which I really want to do because it really sounds really fun. And I'm getting that rich social interaction that I really need for my mental health and my emotional well-being.
What I've seen with Lacey in her employment and now in her community inclusion is that no matter if I pass away or her care provider changes or her community inclusion specialist goes away, she's still got this group of people in the community that's going to be stable for her, no matter who's helping support her. She's got that group of people.
It's a good thing that they're involving the Elks into their life, and the Elks are inviting them into their lives. It's growing, and it's probably all extended from Lacey being here first. She opened the door.
It really just gives me hope for like me and other people who have more hidden disability, that they will treat you just like as a person.
Well, one of the mottos of the Elks is do unto others as you would like them to do unto you. And a lot of the members here live by that. And it is a family. Everybody loves Lacey, including myself. She lifts my spirit. And anybody that can do that my book is a fine, fine person.